Hi guys, I know I already made a video about loneliness, but I talked about my story and what happened to me. But in this video, I'm going to talk more about what you can do if you're feeling lonely. And loneliness is really common today. I would say that especially with people dealing with mental health issues, you feel really alone and it's hard to just get out there and do stuff with other people. So I am going to talk about different ways that you can cope with loneliness and kind of get yourself out there more without it feeling overwhelming. So the very first thing you have to do is admit that you're lonely and kind of destigmatize it in your head. Like, loneliness in general doesn't mean that you're a loser or that you're like a loner. It's just something that you feel and it's just your situation at the time. It doesn't have anything to do with your personality or the way you are as a person. And the thing you have to realize when you're lonely is that you already have connections with other people. You're just not noticing what's right in front of you. So it's important to see that there are people around you that care about you. You're just not contacting them as much, which is another thing. You should try to reach out to the people that you've been in contact with in the past. Maybe just call them up, see how they're doing. And if you can't think of anyone that you feel close enough to that you can talk to, um just saying, hey, how are you doing, it's been a while, like it can rekindle a friendship that you may not have expected. A lot of other people are feeling lonely. You're not alone in that aspect, which you can kind of use for yourself, because if other people are feeling lonely and you know that they are, you can contact them and kind of make them feel more worthy of other people's attention, and it can help both of you. It kind of goes both ways. And another thing is realizing why you're lonely. Like, is it actually because of something you did? Is it because you keep trying to make yourself more busy to try to compensate for that? Is it just because you've grown apart from the people that you were close to? Or any other reason? You have to know what the cause is and maybe try to eliminate those areas. I know that sometimes I feel lonely because I'm spending too much time doing other things and I kind of like grow apart from the people that were really close to me at one point. You need to take time to like develop relationships and kind of slow down so that you can see what's around you, and which goes along with isolation. Sometimes it seems like we isolate ourselves by doing things alone, and then we feel bad because we're inside all the time. But really, if we just got out there every once in a while, like go to the store, even talk to strangers a little bit, it helps to feel less lonely. Even if you're not really close to that person, you're still having interactions with them. So another thing is for random acts of kindness. It's helpful to do that because other people will see you for the person that you really are and will maybe be more encouraged to talk to you because you seem more friendly on the outside. And that's one of the things that I feel like people don't realize, is that there's a person underneath the surface. You may see quiet on the surface or unfriendly because you're not talking as much, but if you do certain things, it makes people feel good and kind of shows a certain part of you that they might not be able to see otherwise. Another thing is joining a club. You can always meet new people in doing the things that you like to do with other people that like to do the same thing. Adopting a pet, because pets, like especially dogs, having them around is like makes you feel more excited, and they love you like unconditionally, and they like always will be around you. You can like cuddle with them. It's great. Another thing in the aspect is caring for yourself. So knowing when to just back away a little bit and know that you're not doing it because you're lonely. You're doing it because you need more time for yourself. Accepting solitude, pursuing hobbies like painting, drawing, listening to music, or just doing things on your own by choice. Another important thing is social media. A lot of times being on social media makes you feel like you're missing out because everyone's posting things about the fun that they're having with other people. And the thing is about that is they're only posting the moments that they feel most confident about, the things that they can show off. So of course, if you're having a moment with your friends and you're having a lot of fun, you might take pictures and you might post that, but really the people behind the screen don't know that most of the time you're not out with friends, you're not out like at the beach or like going places, you're actually at home like working or doing homework. And that's something you need to remember too. Everyone else is posting the best parts of their life. So that's one of the things that you should be careful of. But another thing is being grateful for what you have and thinking of positive memories that you've had in the past with people and kind of just realizing that you haven't been lonely forever. And sometimes it's hard to see that because when you're really sad or depressed or have anxiety, you're not thinking about the good times. You're thinking about, oh, it feels like this person doesn't want me anymore, or that one time that just terrible things. You're not thinking about the good times you had with the people around you. And I feel like writing down what you're grateful for and your positive memories helps you remember in the future and have that. So if you have a diary or a journal or something and you write down your good memories as you have them, you can always go back and read them later when you're not feeling so good and you're feeling more lonely. It's also helpful to take risks and like maybe call someone and go out and do things that you wouldn't normally do, even just like go, I don't know, if you're old enough you can like go to a club. I haven't done that, but like go somewhere and kind of just meet new people, and you don't even have to bring a friend or anything, just go and do it. Or do like take yourself out on a date, like take these different approaches to life that not everyone does. It's important to take risks sometimes because it makes life more interesting, and you never know what could happen if you go out and do something you don't normally do. Maybe you'll meet someone really cool. And I think that's it for now. I might make another video about loneliness because I'm sure there are a lot of other tips out there. But the biggest thing is knowing that you're not alone in this, and you can always just do any of these things at any time. It's not because you're a loner or loser. But yeah, these are the ways that you can kind of get out there and do what will help you meet new people or just reconnect with old friends that you might not seem close to anymore. So yeah, that's what you can do, and this is the end of this video, and I'll be posting more soon, so make sure you subscribe if you like these tips, and I'll see you next time.